and welcome to my show. Today we're doing something that we haven't done before. We're actually going to be baking something, creating some fun things for Christmas this year. We're going to do it right here in our studio. I have a couple of fun guests on today, but my first guest is Kim Jenkins.
Hello. Hi.
Hello, hi. And you are with Sweet Blessings Bakery, and it's Sweet Blessings Bakery and
Catering.
Catering. There you go.
In
Woodstock.
In Woodstock, yes.
Okay.
We're on Main Street in Woodstock. Yes.
Right. Yes, and I met you through Jackie Shoemaker
Right.
from Winchester Weight Loss, which of course anyone that's been watching understands that I've been going through her program and I've lost some weight. But you have a great story about the weight that you've lost. So I want to hear about that.
2 years ago, I started in October with Jackie, and I lost 72 pounds to date, and 72. Still have, more to go, so always a work in progress, so.
But is your background in cooking and baking? No. Okay.
I just started, I had to learn how to low carb, keto, bake. It's different, it's hard, and it takes time, so I just started doing it, and, it just came something that we got into the bakery with so that we could start doing lunch. And for Jackie, on Wednesdays when she is there at her Woodstock office.
Right.
So, so that's how I got started with that.
So you're telling me that when you went to Winchester Weight Loss, or I guess you went to Woodstock Weight Loss, and you realized that your entire cooking for your life, I mean, it's not just a diet, it's a life-changing lifestyle.
It is.
So you just said, okay, I'm going to Google keto cupcakes or keto whatever it is.
Yes.
And that's how you learned to do this. So it was just
mainly
trial and error.
Trial, definitely. Yes, it's hard because a lot of times the ingredients are expensive, and I hated wasting and throwing stuff out, but I had to. You just have to learn.
It's interesting that you say that, because we've got a plan for that here later on in the show about how you can get some things and not have to spend a fortune.
Right.
But so when you first started, tell us about what the worst thing was you made, and then tell us what the best thing. Like you said, okay, this is supposed to taste like cake, and it tastes like roadkill.
I'd say the first thing that I knew was a disaster was pancakes. I tried to do pancakes.
Now, do you make this with the almond flour?
This one, I think, was coconut flour and eggs, I believe, but whatever, I did it totally wrong. So I tried to salvage. but I couldn't.
And what do you use for syrup when you do pancakes?
Well, I was doing a sugar-free, but then I didn't.
It's high in carbs.
It's still not good for you. Yeah,
it's not good for you.
So I was trying to do just butter. So, but
okay. All right. So maybe some stevia in your butter, and
you could make it.
Try that. Yeah. So that was your worst. So that just got tossed.
Yeah, that did.
So then, how many weeks later did it take you to?
Yeah, I mean, basically, I've been doing this for 2 years now, so it's definitely come a long way. So I think the best thing I started was those peanut butter cookies, because they're simple, they're very easy. So and then the brownies, the zucchini brownies.
I don't think I've had. Are those the German chocolate brownies?
No, those are different, but those are good too.
They're all good, and there's like hardly any carbs. Right. Like the peanut butter cookies have 1 carb.
Yes.
Which is amazing.
Yes.
Because they actually taste like peanut butter cookies.
Yes. We try to do everything as low carb as we can.
Right.
Yes.
So today we are actually going to be doing 2 things. We're going to be making those delicious peanut butter cookies with 1 carb.
Yes.
And the second thing we're going to do is a cranberry cheesecake. And that's low carb as well.
Oh, yes.
Do you know how many carbs are in the cheesecake?
For a slice of this, it's probably about, was it 5? Was
5?
It
well,
maybe because the cranberries on top.
Right,
Depends on what topping you use.
Right, that's true.
So
if you can have up to 20 a day, then
yes,
I could spend 5 of them on a piece of cheesecake for sure.
And it could be less if you didn't have the topping. So if you just had a plain cheesecake.
Right. Okay. And these are things that you can get the materials, get the ingredients, and make these for your holiday parties. And then when everybody's bragging about how delicious they are, you can say, and they're low carb.
Low carb. Yeah.
Yes.
Some people probably wouldn't even notice. Yeah.
And I think I wouldn't tell them until after.
Right.
It's like, that's what I have to do with my husband.
Yes.
Oh, try this.
Yes.
Isn't this good?
Yes.
And he's like, yeah, that's good. I'm like, yeah, it's made with zucchini.
Yeah.
True story. And then I get that look.
Yes.
But when we come back, we are actually going to start baking and cooking and doing all kinds of fun stuff. So stay tuned and we'll be right back. And we're going to be making some peanut butter cookies with Kim Jenkins from Sweet Blessings Bakery and Catering out of Woodstock. So this is not what you would traditionally think that you would make peanut butter cookies with.
These are flourless. Yes.
Flourless?
Yes. Yep.
Okay, if I made
very
flourless peanut butter cookies, it would look like this. I mean, how do you, I guess the eggs, or nature's,
The eggs hold it together.
nature's glue? Okay,
Yep,
so let's get this started. So
Okay.
what do we have to do first?
So we'll just do the 1 cup of peanut butter.
Okay. Put that in there. Oh my gosh, that smells so good.
It does.
Okay.
And then you can add the sugar.
And how much sugar
Or
is
truvia.
this? Truvia,
Sorry,
yes. How
this
much
is
sugar?
Truvia. This is half a cup.
This is, and how much of this?
That was 1 cup of peanut butter, half a
cup.
cup of truvia, or
Okay.
any other sweetener that you choose.
But if you want this to be low carb,
But-
you do need to use the Truvia.
Truvia.
Okay. All right.
Some people like stevia. There's other options, but
Okay.
I like Truvia.
And then
And
we
then
do
also do the teaspoon of vanilla extract.
teaspoon of
yes.
vanilla extract. Oh, very yummy. Okay, and then we stir.
Yes, we mix it up.
And we stir. And we stir. Okay, so right now it just looks like peanut butter
And
and
we need
sugar.
1 egg.
1 egg.
Mhm.
Okay. See if we can do this without making an enormous mess. Look at that.
There we go.
All right. We should have. You know what? If anybody would like to donate a KitchenAid mixer to the Tammi College,
Yes. Well, it gives you
that
good
would be
workout, though.
great. Yes, yes.
Some
So
biceps.
I know. Oh my gosh, these smell so good.
It does.
And this doesn't take really very long to
Not
do.
at all. Not at all.
All right. So you're preparing your oven at what?
300 degrees.
300 degrees.
Yes.
Okay.
And then we'll bake these for about 10 to 15 minutes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I think that's pretty good.
That's good.
All right. So now what do we do?
And then you use a ice cream scoop. If that's how I like to do it.
Do you need
for
to spray
accuracy.
this with anything, or does
No,
it
it should
stick?
be okay.
Okay.
Should be okay.
It's just do you
So you fill it up. Yep. And sometimes you might have to use the spatula to kind of.
I think we're good.
And then you just put down your.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Except it's
And then
right on
we'll
the
come-
edge.
And then we'll come back through and we'll use the fork too.
And how
Put the
many?
print.
How many does this make? Yield, I guess, is the word they use in the
This-
cooking world.
This one should yield about 12.
Oh,
or so.
okay.
It depends on how
Alright.
big you want. Some
Right.
use it bigger.
I think that one's
So-
gonna be a little bit. We might get
It's
11.
okay.
Kind of.
It's okay.
Okay, so once we get our
Yes.
plate, our tray
So we fill
full,
up the tray.
and then what do we do?
Spray it. Because it does sometimes stick. So we'll,
Okay.
and then we press it down and make the imprint.
Now, do I have to spray every time?
Yeah, sometimes yes. So, but
So let's see. Let's
yeah, they get
yeah.
yeah.
Spray every time.
So and then you have
Okay.
to do the cross pattern.
Oh, you do it cross pattern.
Yes, but you could spray in between. So.
Okay, this is why I have a TV show
we go.
and not a bakery.
So-
Okay.
So that's all you do.
Oh, so you spray it in the thing and then you just
And
have
then
to tap
sometimes
it.
I can
Oh, that's
just
convenient.
kind of redo it
Okay.
and stick it.
Yeah. Okay.
And some people like for decorative to sprinkle a little bit of the Truvia on top.
Okay. So in the
that
oven at
good?
350,
300.
300
I like to
for
For about 10 to 15 minutes.
10 to 15 minutes. Okay.
You
So
keep
when
an eye on it.
this is done, this
This is what comes out.
is what we have.
Yes.
So we're gonna have a cookie, and when we come back, we're gonna make cheesecake. So delicious. Stay tuned. So I'm so excited. We are going to make this. Look at this beautiful cranberry cheesecake. That's delicious. And you said this has, like, per slice only 5 carbs?
Yes, give or take. It depends on
Give or
you.
take. Right, if it's this big, it might be
Yeah.
just an average piece
Yes,
of cheesecake.
your normal
Okay.
slice.
All right, so we're going to do this not in a traditional way because we're not using graham cracker crust,
Nope.
which most
We
people
are
do.
not.
All right, so
It's
what do
going to
we
be an
do?
almond flour crust.
An almond
Yes.
flour. Okay, so what do we start with?
We can do your 1.5 cups of almond flour,
1.5 cups of almond flour. Okay.
half a cup of melted butter.
I hope it's melted. In case anyone missed it, anyone that wants to donate a KitchenAid mixer to the Tammi Collins Show, I don't think this is melted. I think that Ron did this to me on purpose. It's all right. I'll get him later. Okay, so
And then you can do your 1/4 cup of Truvia as well.
1/4 of a cup of
Yes.
Truvia. Okay. All right, so we mix this up.
Yes.
Yeah. This is, can I use my hands?
Sure. You can get messy.
Get messy.
Yeah.
Okay, I should probably take off my rings.
Yeah.
Because this is definitely not melted.
Yeah, that'll work.
Cold as can be. Ron. You had one job.
To soften the butter.
Yes, to nuke it. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So this is, all right. So once this gets to a normal consistency,
Yes, gets all mixed.
Yes, all mixed
we
up.
flatten out in your springform pan.
and you've sprayed
for
this
cheesecake.
ahead
And
of
I've
time.
Pre-sprayed.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll let you take
And that'll
over
get
there.
all- we just flatten it out
Okay.
all around to the edges.
This is a little messy,
Yeah.
but fun. It's part of the holiday surprise.
Okay. And then we can go ahead and start working on the
Okay.
cream cheese mixture.
All right.
Okay.
So we're going to do, that's a big thing of cream cheese.
Yes, it is 3 8-ounce packages,
Okay.
or 24 ounce.
Can I use a spatula?
Sure can.
Thank you. All right.
So, yeah, we like that to be softened too. It's a little bit easier.
We do like this to be softened, don't we?
Yes, when you're doing by hand, that would help. So,
Okay. So
and then
we've
you
got
add
cream cheese.
1/4 cup of sour cream,
Sour
full fat
cream.
sour cream would be
Full
best.
fat, yes.
If you
because
can
we're
get
doing
that, would be best.
high fat, low carbs. All
Correct.
right. Okay.
Yes. Then we can
Mix
have
this together.
yes, a teaspoon of vanilla extract,
All righty.
a 1/2 teaspoon of lemon juice. Yes.
Okay.
And then the cup of Truvia.
Cup of Truvia. All right. So if you had a KitchenAid mixer or you had actually had softened products,
Right.
how long would this take?
Yeah. Not
nearly this
just a few
long.
minutes, and then we also need to add 4 eggs as well
gosh,
to the cream
okay,
cheese
so-
mixture.
So there's my Truvia and 4 eggs.
Yes.
Oop.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's why you have the apron.
Yeah.
The lovely apron.
Really, I do cook at home, honestly. You wouldn't know it by this.
Okay, that's
So
good.
4 eggs.
Yes, 4
okay.
eggs.
These are very soft eggs.
Okay.
Okay.
And you mix that all up nice and good.
A whisk could work well too, I
It
think.
could. Sometimes it gets stuck in there, but in the
I don't think this is going to look quite the way we're thinking it's going to look. But, okay, so let's pretend this is all mixed up.
Yes.
Can we do that or no?
then you would pour it in here.
Okay.
Bake it in, let's see, 300 is usually what I do, 300.
300,
And
okay.
it can take, they can take an hour. You have to be
Really?
careful. Cheesecakes are very sensitive.
So how often should you
So,
check them?
I wouldn't check too often, really, too, because that can make it crack.
Lessens your, right,
The
heat.
heat, opening and shutting the door. Yes.
Okay.
So
So
it's-
300 for about an hour,
Yes.
give or take.
Yes, and then don't take it out of the oven right away. Let it sit in there before you take
So
it
after
out.
it
Leave the
kicks
door
off.
open.
Okay.
Yeah, with the
Okay.
door open.
And how long do you leave that?
You can
10
just-
minutes, 15 minutes?
Just to
Okay.
prevent cracking. If you're not worried about that, then just take it out and let it cool.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, when we come back, we're going to actually talk to a person that can help you figure out how to get all of these products to make these delicious items. Probably not make as much of a mess as I have today, but and then we're going to try everything. We're going to try the cookies, we're going to try the cheesecake, so you don't want to leave. Just stay tuned. We'll be right back. So we're back with the Tammi Collins Show, and we do have Kim Jenkins from Sweet Blessings Bakery and Catering. And we did forget to mention one small step.
Yes. Just pre-bake your crust around 15 to 20 minutes or so before you add in the cream cheese mixture.
At the same temperature, at 300?
Yes, 300,
Okay.
yes.
All right, and then you just pour
Just to
that
let
in.
just let the crust get a little harder and cook a little bit, and then add the cream cheese. Yes.
Right. And then you can get these beautiful cranberries that you have they look sugared, but they're not.
Well,
it's
yes,
Truvia,
it's Truvia
or
and
stevia,
yes.
whichever you
and
prefer.
a little bit of lemon juice or water just to keep it to stick to it.
Okay.
Yes.
So if you were to purchase all of this, to make all of these items here, and you were spending a fortune on it, and then it turned out terribly, you probably would be a little upset.
Yes. Yes.
I know when I first started doing this, I was like, oh my gosh, this is crazy.
Yes.
So, as I promised earlier in the show, we do have someone that can help us figure out how we can get all of this, stay on budget, and also get a tour for low carb items in their store. And we have Miss Janie Shirley from Costco. Get right in here between us. Yes,
party.
okay. Yes, absolutely.
Awesome.
Well, Janie, I'm glad you could be with us today.
I'm glad to be here.
Isn't this
I'm excited.
beautiful?
That is awesome.
Oh my gosh, it's
Oh my
almost too
gosh.
pretty to eat,
I'm
but
gonna stick my finger
but
in
not.
it.
we're actually going to eat it. So you have at Costco all of the items to make these
And more.
products and more. So tell us. I mean, I know that you're doing all kinds of things with your low carb things and your high fat, and you're always posting things on Facebook about come to Costco because you can get blah 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 whatever it is, and they're all great things. But if you're a novice and you come to Costco and you're like, okay, I don't even know where to begin, what would you tell a person? I mean, how could you help them?
Well, I personally took that journey myself because I had I was diagnosed with a kidney disease. So not only did I gain weight, but there was other things the medication had done. So Jacqueline introduced me to, she didn't say anything about low carb, she just says, eat this way and you'll feel better. So sure enough, so on my journey, and of course I am with Costco and I know the value of our foods and things. So, you know, I read the information and then I compare. And the awesome thing about Costco, yes, things are in bulk, but not always, but especially now during the baking season, we want bulk. I compare
Yeah.
all the time. I'm a consumer, so I compare all the time. So anytime that I'm shopping at Costco, I always compare the prices versus do I really need this much or do I not need that much?
Or is it something that will store well?
Exactly.
that you can use for a
exactly. And
long
this is-
period of
th-
time.
All these items here pretty much will hold up really well.
Mm-hmm.
And so also too, you know, we have our prices that you can also help you to compare, you know, what you're getting, how much you're getting, and the price point. So for example, here's the sign that you got wet.
For the trivia.
For the trivia. So here it even tells you the price per pound, which is here is $5.27. So you can take that, shop around. You know, it's great to shop around. So for all this box here, you got 400 packets. 400 for only $13.99 at Costco.
Wow.
So that's just another telltale sign for you to, you know, to help you shop, and also consider the quality of the ingredients that you're getting. Because you're going to get vanilla a lot cheaper somewhere else.
smells
but
so good.
This is pure vanilla. This is pure.
Right.
And then when you're doing, you know, for a bakery, obviously
Yes.
you're going to need this. But I use this at home all the time. So this is a great product. And again, the price for that one, what do we have there?
$16.99 for 16 ounces.
Yes. And again, you know, you can't beat the price, and you're talking about the quality. And at Costco Land, we even have our own private label named the Kirkland Signature products.
Right.
So these products have to be as good as, if not better than, the brand name products. Of course, we have those as well too. But again, you're going to get the value. And then here our peanut butter, it's organic on top of that,
Wow,
and you're
that's
getting
really good.
two.
Wow.
And even you got the lemon juice over here. That's a lot of lemon
That
juice.
is a lot.
But what I always say, get a shopping buddy. You know, get
Yes.
someone, split
So
that. So that's another great way to save money.
The almond flour I want to specifically talk about because I can tell you that I too have shopped around for almond flour, coconut flour, all of that stuff, and I'm not going to say where, but you can get a
Somewhere
little
else.
Yeah.
tiny bag
Bags, yes.
for $12.99. It's a little tiny bag, and this is how many? 3 pounds?
You're getting 3 pounds, and that's $14.99.
That's a no-brainer.
So that breaks down to $4.99 a pound.
Wow.
You want to see that?
That's great. Vanna.
And
Yeah, the small bags could maybe do one recipe. I mean, yeah. so-
Exactly.
So this is definitely, yes.
And so when you buy your products at,
Yes,
at
yes.
Costco for the bakery.
Yes, that's what they
Yes.
use,
Okay,
yes.
so this is the size that you would
Yes.
get if you were
and
doing.
they do have bigger don't they have the?
This is the biggest
That
size
one
that
is
we
bigger?
carry, and
Okay.
actually in the grocery stores, you're probably going to get a pound.
Yeah, it's very small.
at the
Yeah,
mo-
probably a
yeah.
pound.
Yeah,
a pound.
yeah.
It's a little bit
Much
more.
more
Yeah.
expensive. That's definitely. And of course, Irish butter.
Oh,
I
can't
love
go
Irish
wrong.
butter. So this really, truly is a lifestyle change. And if you don't want to spend a ton of money getting ready for your baking adventures, we'll call it, at least it is here.
It is With
This would be a great place to start. And you can just reach out to Janie.
Call me. I can help you. Even if you like Jacqueline, she'll bring in clients and show them around. I can even create them a price list. And our category is growing. So again, it's a matter of
Yes,
educating
it's nice.
yourself. So we carry what our members want. So if there's something that they want and they don't see it in the store, they can write a suggestion, which is right next to our refunds desk, and tell us what you think. Happy thoughts. And and then we'll do our best to try to get it in. If it's an item that's in high demand and we're able to get you a good price, then we're going to do our best to do that. 'Cause that's what we're about. We want to save you money.
Speaking of educating yourself, you also have a fabulous book section. I
Just
must
came
say, I
in.
could spend hours just in the book section.
Me too.
But this, the Grain Brain Whole Life Plan. If you're really interested in changing your lifestyle and your eating habits, tell us about this book.
This is this is written by Dr. David Perlmutter, and he has a series of books, and we just happened to get these back in. So when you see it at Costco, you see it, buy it. So what he's talking about here is the effects of what the sugars have in our system, the breads and what have you. So it goes into the more detail about, how healthy eating, can benefit you. I mean, it cures so many different diseases. I
whole
am not
body,
a
yeah.
professional. I'm just a consumer that is learning and is taking the journey. And even though it's tough sometimes to give up those sweet things and the breads and what have you.
But you don't have to.
But there's ways around
Yes.
that. You can,
Yeah,
but
you can make anything.
yeah, and the more that you learn about what these foods are doing and why, it motivates me to want to eat better and to find healthier choices, and so that it can be done. It can
Well,
be
this
done.
book, The Grain Brain, reminds me, Jacqueline, I do believe, said to me, how do you fatten a cow? You feed it grain. How do you fatten a human? You feed it grain. So I thought, gosh, that's a great way to, it's simplistic, but it
Right.
makes sense.
Right.
So, oh my gosh, so we actually have another special event coming up right here on the Tammi Collins Show. And Janie has been kind enough, along with Costco, to donate these items to the show. And all you have to do is like, share, or comment. And we hope that you comment. Leave us a comment. And you'll be put into a drawing to either win the products for the peanut butter cookies, or the products for the almond flour, or the book.
Read the book.
Yes. So you can't go wrong with that. And with everybody coming in for holidays and things, I wouldn't tell them that it was.
Yep.
I wouldn't tell them
Just
that it
give it
was.
to 'em.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
They
let's
will.
cut into this, Kim. Let's see how this
All right.
is. Go ahead.
Sure.
We'll
Go
let
ahead.
you, because
Let the
we
expert.
know how I do
Yeah.
things. We've
I
seen
think I
that
just could just use
clearly.
this. Yes. Sure.
So while she's doing that, I just wanted to share that sometime in January we're going to have an actual health guided tour focusing on diabetes.
Oh.
So that's going to be coming up. So as the information develops,
Cool. I think it had trivia on it.
We'll share that. So there'll be an opportunity that you get to learn more about healthy eating and
there they
how to shop healthy and save at Costco.
And this is free.
And that's open to the public.
Open to the
and,
public.
yes,
Not just a member.
not just a member.
Wow.
So we like to, get back to our community, keep them healthy, and show them how they can. Because a lot of people always talk about that, to eat organic, to eat healthy is too expensive. They can't afford that.
Right.
That's not true.
All right, so
Yes.
without further ado, let's try. I'm going to eat a peanut butter cookie. You want to try the cheesecake?
I'll try
Okay. The cranberries are very good, but they're a bit sour. It's like a
They're
sweet
they're
tart.
tart, yeah. Let me try it.
Wow,
Is that good?
that's not bad.
Yeah.
And you know, I come from cheesecake land.
It's very good.
That's pretty good.
These are delicious.
Very good.
All right, well, as I'm told not to talk with food in my mouth, remember to go on her Facebook page, like, share, or comment, and you too can win one of these great products. Have a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you soon on the Tammi Collins Show.